So we're now getting to a point where we have to learn how to translate statements into propositional logic. First of all, propositional logic is the idea that every simple statement like I am Tim or the dog runs or the cat meows, that these are just simple sentences, simple statements, and we can symbolize those with a capital letter. But then you can add in ideas to those, like the cat is not meowing. Well, now instead of just see, we have an idea of it not doing it. So we want to be able to note that. So we use what we call a tilde and we put it in front of it. But then you might have said anything like the cat is meowing and the dog is not barking. Well, now we have several ideas. It's not just C, the cat is meowing. It's not just D, the dog is barking, but rather it's C, the cat is barking, and not the dog is barking. C, the cat is meowing, and not the dog is barking. So it's C and not D. So what we do is we learn a series of symbols. There's 5 of them. There's dot, which means conjunction, means the word and, but, also things like that. Anytime you're saying both these things are true. You have tilde, which means not or no. You have horseshoe, which means if then. You have biconditional for triple bar, which means if and only if, meaning it's an if then statement one way and an if then statement the other way, meaning if A then B and if B then A. And then finally you have the last statement type, which is wedge, or a little like V shape, and it basically like a lowercase v, and it's called wedge. And wedge basically just means or. It means or, and it basically anytime you use the word or, you use it. So those are our 5 symbols, and we can take simple statements and we can put them into a larger, more complex statement using those. And so you translate everything into those. Now the point of all this is in this first goal, you really need to know what those mean. You need to be able to take a sentence and translate it into those symbols, but you also should be able to read a sentence that says like A dot B and be able to say, well, A means Anna plays the music and B means Bob loves the music, and be able to say A dot B means Anna plays the music and Bob loves the music. And you should be able to write that back out into and understand what that means in what we call ordinary language. And so you should be able to go from symbolic language to ordinary language, and ordinary language back to symbolic language fairly quickly and easily. And so that's what we're wanting you to learn, is kind of how you do that. If you were in the classroom, what I would do is at the end of the first week, I would give you a quiz in which you had to know all those symbols, have them memorized, have their names, and have their function memorized, and some of the stuff they would translate. Because I can't really do that effectively in an online class, I don't do it. But I'm telling you right now, the better you are to find that information and memorize it, the better you will be. The quicker you'll be able to do the next few parts.